Now, no one can argue that you have the most exciting, the biggest draw in boxing in Manny Pacquiao. On November 12th, you're going up against the UFC's Fox debut. Do you feel like some responsibility to win that night? I mean, how do you feel about the competition with the UFC?
No, the UFC is going to help us, really, because their program goes for only 1 hour, 6 to 7, and Pacquiao won't be in the ring before 8:30 at the earliest. So if people want to watch the UFC, I think they got a pretty good fight on Fox. That's great, because a lot of them then will turn to the pay-per-view and see most of the pay-per-view card and all of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Now, everybody knows there's a big rivalry between the boxing world and the UFC world. It seems that Dana White is stoking those fires. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but this morning on the Jim Rome show, he called you a scumbag promoter, saying that you never give back to the sport and you just take. Do you have any reaction to that?
Well, you know, I don't know where Dana is coming from. I never said anything bad about him. But, you know, Dana has to realize that because of the monopoly that UFC has, they pay their fighters maybe 20% of the proceeds that come in on a UFC fight, and we pay fighters over 80%. So that's the difference. I mean, talk about giving back to the sport. When you pay your talent 20%, and boxing promoters, myself and others, pay their talent over 80%. Who's giving back to whom?
Now, do you ever see a day when world-class boxing will be on network channels again? You know, that's part of his challenge, that the promoters are so greedy they would never give the fans something for free, like on, you know, network television.
Well, it's very easy for Dana to say that when, you know, his athletes get paid nothing. You know, our athletes get paid, but yeah, we're negotiating right now with a major network to do boxing in prime time on the network.
Let me tell you what about Bob Arum. First of all, Bob Arum is copying. You go to a top rank fight now, they're copying everything we do, right? Now, Bob Arum is also the guy who you know, he's out there crying antitrust. Bob Arum, go back and look through the records in an interview that he did. He was laughing at the Fertittas for investing in this company. He was laughing at them, basically saying, they're idiots, they're losing oodles and oodles of money. Now you're crying antitrust, Bob? Bob, you weren't smart enough to do this. You weren't smart enough to do what we did to buy a company like this and basically change the fight industry forever. And now you're crying antitrust? You guys sound like a bunch of crybabies. And another one, Al Bernstein. I know Al Bernstein for a long time, and he's towing the company line, talking like, I don't know if this is good or whatever. Okay, Al, I see how it is.
Was this just, in your opinion, the boxing community and major players, they're feeling the heat, and we've had our issues with Bob Arum in the past, but with Bob saying that with a smile on his face, do you feel he's just trying to take a shot at you?
He's definitely taking a shot at us, and what's funny is every time these guys have fights, I pay for tickets to go to them. When they do their pay-per-views numbers, I'm like, good for them. I hope they do 2 million buys, you know what I mean? But these, if you look throughout the history of boxing, these guys have been crybabies. You know, they've always been crybabies. They're the biggest bunch of babies you've ever met. Bob Arum, the guy who was saying, oh, the Fertittas are idiots, they're losing, I quote, oodles of money in this thing. Now he's crying antitrust and he's copying everything we do. You weren't smart enough to do it, Bob. That's your fault.
And the same people kept showing up and showing support before I reached any kind of height. So the support I've had out here has been absolutely unbelievable. So that night in New York was for everyone that supported me all the way through.
And Conor, these people are your people. So, can you tell these people, because you've just gone and got your pro boxing license from California, and it just so happens that this is the first official response to that, can you tell them what's next, and is Floyd Mayweather really on the radar?
Look, originally what happened was Floyd called me out. That's originally what happened. I don't care about Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd. I don't fear no man under no rule set. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, dominating, true fighting, and Floyd calls me out and leaks a rumor that we're supposed to fight or something like that. But what it done was, it opened up my eyes a little bit. I was like, well, hold on, maybe I can pursue this. Maybe I can pursue the boxing side. Maybe there's something there. So we went to it. We were in the background with negotiations, and look, we'll see what happens. Now I have my boxing license. Now it's their move now. You know, I've presented myself here. I have the boxing license. Since I've got that boxing license, Floyd's fat manager came out and was like, "Oh, Floyd's in the Bahamas. He doesn't care about Conor." I was like, "Well, I don't give a fuck about Floyd either. If you don't want this fight, that's no problem. Because other than the Manny Pacquiao numbers, other than the Floyd Manny Pacquiao pay-per-view numbers, gate numbers, I hold all the numbers. Other than that one fight. So I don't need Floyd. I don't need Floyd. But I do not need him. So I have the boxing license. I'm also in something going on with the UFC. They're trying to strip me. I was like, well, nah, I ain't stripped. Yeah, I still got that belt. That belt's still in my home right now. So I'm still the two-weight world champion. Someone's got to come take that off me. I see articles. I see stuff online. But I don't see the belt not in my presence. The belt is right there. There's 2 world champions.
Flyweight world champion.
It looks like he's starting to pop.
Former super bantamweight world champion.
And
Former featherweight world champion.
Ferreira's corner man is up on the apron.
Former super featherweight world champion.
He's back and forth from this right here.
Down goes Walker. Former lightweight world champion.
How many more?
Former light welterweight world champion. Fighting pride of the Philippines, 8-time world champion, Manny Pacquiao.
Punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Hard left hand. This might be against Marco Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. He's tasted the power, but Manny's having another big round.
Yeah, survived it. But if he does survive this round and Pacquiao runs out of gas for 2 rounds later, Pacquiao's going to be in trouble. But if this stays right here, everything is great for Pacquiao. Just stays right
Right
here.
hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay away.
But Pacquiao, this is where he's the hand on punch. And what's interesting, there's another bad head, but
regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
One of the most entertaining.
You have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
no, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
He's getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step in.
punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Hard left hand. By Marquez as he did on a quick left hook there.
He's hurt now. He's hurt.
Momentarily backs Pacquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
Third knockdown of the first round.
Straight left.
Pacquiao landing 2 1-2s. Manages to go. Fight comes alive.
Among Mexican fans for showing the courage and the fortitude.
Fire against fire. Down the stretch. Pacquiao's left. Marquez is ready to ring. By Marquez as he did on a quick left hook there.
He's hurt now. He's hurt.
Pacquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
Third knockdown of the first. Who landed some good right hands in the first fight. Tried to drive Pacquiao back with right hands there, but Manny sweeping right hand partially blocked. Now Pacquiao lands a right and a left.
As compared to Morales. Even though Morales is landing, he seems to be still uncoordinated. As compared to...
Doesn't see the punches coming through.
Dan Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the rope. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Pacquiao. And unlike some punches,
Right hook, the punch that
hard right hand, stun Morales. Pacquiao's all over it. Thinks he's got a chance. Morales slightly staggered after that last left hand. And down he goes. And the brave heart of Morales holds up. Spectacular stuff to fight. Manny Pacquiao has Morales slightly staggered after that last left hand. And down he goes. And the brave heart of Morales holds. Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Body shot by Marquez. Pacquiao lands his left hand. He tries to tee off with the left and gets it in there.
From this side here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight.
Now he's shooting his misses now.
Look at this.
He's got to get his rhythm back.
Well, Freddie Roach said I want to. Another left hand for Pacquiao. Marquez has to fight back. They're trading shots. It's a Manny Pacquiao fight. Hard right hand by Pacquiao.
That's a
Hard
straight
left hand by Pacquiao. 1.4%. This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down. Another left. Great right hand by Marquez. A couple of them, or three of them. One more right hand for Marquez. One more combination for Pacquiao. They trade shots down the stretch. And he tries to tee off with the left and gets it in there.
From this side here.
Down goes Marquez.
Put his combinations together.
Big left over the top by Diaz. Blood coming from the right eye of David Diaz.
The manager of Diaz normally works in those fights as a cut
Again with that right hook, right up. Perfect shot by the face of all that comes forward. And the face of all that comes forward. Speaks for itself.
It's very interesting after Pacquiao's always been known as
Pacquiao, Marquez has one more round. Diaz is going to get hurt by continuing to take punishment in a fight where he's not going to go down, not going to get knocked out. How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
He should have never got to that.
How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
He should have never got to that.
Super destructive punch for De La Hoya. I asked Freddie Roach yesterday,
And if Oscar's not going to move his head,
doubt coming in as to whether Pacquiao will.
watch when Manny lands his left, he then moves off.
He's always beating him to the punch.
And Manny just punches. It's like a
Straight left in May. Fighting Manny Pacquiao is something entirely different.
But Manny is too smart and too fast for it.
This fight's going to probably end up being stopped.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old, slow, ineffectual.
Armstrong.
And Oscar is barely throwing back.
Who's looking
Hard
entirely at
shots.
Oscar.
De La Hoya hasn't been down, but that may be the only thing that's keeping Weeks from stopping him. The best chance of picking up his identity. Tony Weeks has a tough decision in front of him.
Wrestling type match also.
Great right hand for Hatton. Follows the jab with a hook, comes back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. He's coming out of the neutral corner in a hurry. Lands another right hook. Perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton Hatton make it out of the round. Oh my gosh, what straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And Kenny Bayless says, no way. That is that. What an amazing knock. Right hook. Perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it up? Oh my gosh, what straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And Kenny Bayless says, no way. There's the speed advantage for Pacquiao.
Conor just physically a bigger guy.
Now hard left hand. And another. And another. Manny landed a little right hook in there. And follows up.
Every time with punches, which Manny is known for.
Flurry of punches from the leg. Now it's Cotto, his back is against the rope. And he fights his way off. And goes down again. Cotto landed a big
And punching it from all angles. Punches from weird angles. He can assist.
And then some.
And Cotto is beginning to retreat constantly. Uppercut by Pacquiao. Landing more or less at will now. Cotto has been softened.
He was wore you down, but this guy, great punching power, has
Retreat, absolutely. Just as he was in the late rounds against Margarito. Uppercut. Cotto backs into the corner. He's in big trouble now. The fight could end in a matter of...
total control over the fight, so he just took a breather for the first minute.
Santiago. Now Kenny Bayless does his duty. Now it's Cotto, his back is against the rope, and he fights his way off and goes down again. Cotto landed.
Самое интересное, что сумасшедшая популярность, чего все ожидали. В этом раунде Мозли добился, чего хотел. Хорошо. Перед этой скоростью, но делает настолько быстро. Очень опасно, за исключением одного случая. Всегда держится очень. Боится столкновения голова. Как-то спонтанно у него, настолько быстро. Ненадолго, правда. Действительно действует в таком наступательном духе. Ай-яй-яй. Но многие предполагают, что он может выиграть. Речь идет о другом, в таком наступательном духе. Ай-яй-яй. Но многие предполагают, что он может выиграть. Речь идет о другом.
Judging his quality compared to the guys he's fighting. There's a good right hand by Mark. And there's a hard left by Pacquiao. And a good right hook. And another left. Pacquiao with a right. Left hand over the... Good left hand set by Pacquiao. Tries to come back and capitalize. Marquez wants to answer right away. Marquez attacks again. Here comes Pacquiao. Knocks Marquez off balance. Big left hand from Pacquiao. And now, meanwhile, there's combustion again between these two guys in the tent. Marquez backs Pacquiao off there. He missed with the left. He landed the right. Now he lands the left. Marquez comes back. I wonder if Marquez... This was a tremendous tactical error, I think, by Juan Manuel Marquez. That punch was right on the belt line. Very impressive punch.
He said, I want a few more rounds like that one.
Rios is the larger man.
He knocked y'all very bad to the body in that fight.
And Rios is more skillful, I think.
Right in front of Brandon, I don't know.
Well, maybe because Freddie Roach told him he needs an early knockout, and he wants to get it.
Manny Pacquiao.
And he's off to a hot start in round number 2, where he hadn't won the first 3 rounds. But yes, Rios likes what he's doing.
Robert Garcia wants Rios not to follow him.
Hard left hands to the body clinch. Not good at stopping Manny Pacquiao from firing combinations in the middle of the ring. Body shot with the left by Pacquiao. Left, left, left. Further combination.
Feeling as though he needs to sell out his game plan yet.
Gino Rodriguez is not good shot.
On his left side.
I'd say we're getting there. I'd say we're getting there.
Rios is the kind of guy who seemed
tried for a knockout and gave Chavez Jr. the chance to land back in. He doesn't have the kind of punching thunder that Chavez Jr. Correct.
that weren't dissimilar.
That erupted into that punch was right on the belt line.
Now speed, he said speed is...
Algieri beginning to work his jab. That was what was missing in round 1. Pacquiao begins to...
Not only is he very fast, but he also is very fast.
Lucky break for Pacquiao, but it counts as a knockdown. Body shot. Going to the body might
They get into the fight. If it did, maybe you have a better chance of catching him. Which is right there.
hand uppercut by jab on the right hand.
Therefore, that should be a legal shot.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao stuns Algieri. Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. He's just not that kind of fighter.
Round 10 or 11.
That's going to put Algieri on his back. And let's see what Algieri has left.
He doesn't have much left here, and that hurts more because he's already out.
In the fight so far for Pacquiao.
Algieri better hold, or the fight's over in his cage.
He's still fighting.
Against Tim Bradley, now against Algieri.
A lot of power, a lot of power.
And still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Left hand by Pacquiao stuns Algieri. Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. He's just not that kind of fighter.
Round 10 or 11.
It's Tim Bradley, now against Algieri.